One thing I learned about trading is that I've been trading for 6 years, and every day I will come into the market and I will say, you know what, this setup is good. Let me just wait for confirmation, bullish engulfing. Let me wait for this. Before you wait for bullish engulfing, the bullish engulfing is too long, it's too big. Maybe it has already gone to where you were expecting price to go to, or maybe it will range a little bit and then it will just move very slowly, and I will not be comfortable or confident in my entry. But one thing I've realized that traders are, you can talk how you want, but traders execute, right? You come to the market, you have a bias and you put your limit orders, right? So even though the trade is moving fast, you know that when it break above the trend line or a certain highs or lows, you have to be involved in that trade. So this strategy is really forcing us to pick a side in the market. And I'm advising anybody, like, if you don't have if you're also like me that is struggling with choosing the market side, just to take one trade a day, you should look into the London session breakout, right? So let's see where the market is currently going to. We are trading to the upside. I guess I'm just gonna sit here until maybe the market broke above the highs or the lows, and we'll be inside a trade, and I'll update you guys really quick. Peace. All right, guys, we do have a trade confirmation. I cannot believe we are taking our first trade using this strategy, London breakout session. Let me show you guys what's happening in the chart. Guys, this is the chart right now, and this was our London highs, our London lows. We have drawn our line, and we had our alerts here and alerts below. So it means we have tapped this level, right, from the highs. Who knows, maybe this is just gonna be a market where it's gonna kick us in and then kick us out. But I think now I will not adjust my stop loss. I think that's a pretty good size for stop loss, although people can go all the way here. All the way here would have been better, but I'll just leave it at the I'll just leave it at this level. It's okay, yeah, and we'll see if the chart is actually moving up, guys. So I'm actually in profit. Let's take a look at this account. Let's refresh. And actually, since I did 2 orders, I have to cancel the other sell stop. This was a buy stop and a sell stop in that zone. I'll go ahead and cancel my sell stop because we can only take one trade, and I'm risking actually 0.5% still. You see that, guys? $7. Let's go. Look at this dashboard. I think everything here is good. We have so far been managing our risks. We have so far been doing very good. I love it. I love how we are doing, man. More stats, man. I love the data. I love being a trader. Man. Look at this. I close here. Oh, we took one loss. Yes, then I close that card CHF at break even. 2 trades, maybe one hit. Okay, that was that impulse trade that I took on euro something like that. I wasn't even tracking that. Guys, one thing I've learned, that all my losses is coming with just emotional trading. Before you take a trade, you have to plan it. You have to wait for the market to get to your levels, and if the market have not gotten to your levels, do not take that trade. Let's see that loss. This is it, right? One day I wasn't even tracking this trade, look, and it even happened on the lower time frames. What happened here? I just saw this move. I was like, okay, 40 movie average is up. Yes, it's good, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a loss too. Let's not overthink it, right? A trade is a trade. This is a good confirmation. Price just happened to reverse. That's it. And let's see what happened. and price just reversed. I didn't even know if my stops were now good. I started questioning, but sometimes a loss is a loss. You take it. Like this trades today, I don't want to get too excited. Like you see how it has dropped already, right? Because it created a high. I don't want to get excited. Look, it's going to be a win or it's going to be a loss. That's just what it is, right? It's going to be a win or it is going to be a loss. But what I'm happy about it is that I'm going to take one trade a day because I have no choice. Look, London session, New York session, I'm setting my stops. If it hits, it hits, right? Which is something like if you have a 9 to 5, there's no excuse, right? Whether it's lower time frame, whether it's you want to be a swing trader. I believe that the more trades you take, the more disciplined you become. And let's see what the process looks like. This is a clear strategy, right? It's very clear, it's very straightforward. You mark the highs and lows of the London breakout. I don't need to come now and try to catch the market here or try to say moving average cross, it has made a high, blah blah blah, it's a low. No, if the market break above the highs, that means we want to continue down. I mean, want to continue up. If it breaks below here, it means we want to continue down. That's it. And guess what? Sometimes it's going to go up and then come back down, and then guess what? Kick us in here. Even you never know how the market is going to move, but that's why we have a strategy, and that's why we have risk management. And that's all I have to say for you guys. I will be updating you guys when this trade play out, if it's going to be a win or if it's going to be a loss. And I'll be happy to take that loss and I'll be happy to take that win. Let's go. Let's get this bread, traders, man. Let's go. Yes guys, yes guys, yes guys, and that's it. That's what's happening. I am so excited, by the way, that I'm able to execute this beautiful trade just sitting here on my comfortable work decks. As you can see, everything is good. I drink a lot of water. It's early in the morning. You have to stay hydrated. How you start your morning is how you are going to determine if you are going to have a good day or not. If you have a good morning, eventually the trend can continue, right? So the good thing about today is that I am able to execute my strategy correctly. It's not about whether I'm winning or whether I'm losing. Everybody sees the same chart. The market is just going to move, right? Nobody's like, oh, you have been learning for 10 years, that's why you have experience. Yes, you can have experience, but are you making money? Are you how disciplined are you, with as a trader, right? So I guess this is what discipline is all about. Do the same thing every day. Wake up, take the position. It's going to be a winner, it's going to be a loss. You move on to the next day. And then what? We allow the strategy to play out over time. We allow the strategy to play out over time. Today can be a loss, tomorrow can be a loss. That's 2%. 2% if I'm risking 1% per trade. But guess what? The next day can be a what? A win. And that's what? 1 to 2. Guess what? I've already covered those 2 losses. And if the other next day become a win, guess what? I'm up 2%. Guess what? You can even withdraw. Bro, stay disciplined. Stay disciplined. I'm telling you, stay disciplined. Let's get it. Welcome guys back to the video. And right now, as you can see guys, our stop loss has been hit. And one of our brothers here, my bro here, we are trading together, he says damn. So I'm just saying it's normal. I say trust the process. Stop loss or TP, execution is key guys. Really, execution is key. So here in our group, in our community of traders, this is what we are looking at. I posted that we have been taken out of this trade, right? And that is it for the day. I am so happy that I was able to share my first trade. It is a loss, my first trade, but now I'm calm. I know tomorrow we execute the same strategy. I know the same entry, mark up the highs, mark up the lows, and guess what? We are going for 1 to 2. So if we can win tomorrow, our loss today will be covered and will be up 1%. That's the beauty about risk to reward. You can control how much you make and you can control how much you lose. Beautiful, man. See you guys in the next one. Peace.